the CBSE setup. Now, CBSE has announced a major change for Class 10th board exams, and this one's a game changer. Starting next year, that's the academic year, students will get 2 chances to take their board exams, and they can keep the better score. Yes, you heard that right. No more all or nothing stress for a single exam deciding everything. You get 2 chances to give your Class 10th board.
We know board exams have always been a pressure cooker if you're a student, especially when you're sitting it for the first time. What can it look like? The entire nation, your entire class, everyone is taking it together. The fear of one bad exam potentially ruining your entire life, all of that is gone now. With this new system, students can take the test once, see how they do, and if they feel they can do better, they get another shot.
And here's the best part. It's optional. If you're happy with your first attempt, you don't have to take another test. It's all about giving students more control over their result and reducing the exam sort of day anxiety altogether. So why this change, if you're wondering?
Well, CBSE maybe finally realized and recognized how overwhelming these exams can be. It's hopefully a push forwards towards a system that focuses on learning and improvement rather than just rote memorization and one-time performance. Either way, we think it's definitely a move that could make life easier for students.
But what do you think? Will this really reduce the pressure or will it make things more complicated? Let's open it up to the stakeholders this morning. We've got all of them. We've got some students, some principals and some parents, a major stakeholder when it comes to exams. Let's bring on the students first up. We've got Arjun Nair with us. He's a class 9th student. So he's from Billabong International School in Malad, Mumbai. This actually impacts him directly because his class of 26-27 is going to be the first one to actually get that option. Also with us is Jia Patel, class 9th again student from the Millennium School in Surat. So can I ask you first, Arjun, on what your thoughts are? Are you seeing this as option? In your head thinking like we give pre-boards in school, this is like a pre-board, you can go to the exam hall with less anxiety, less stress?
Yes, according to me, ma'am, I feel that a second chance sounds great because students don't have to stress over taking only one exam. They can get the best of 2 choices. But some might feel stuck in a loop of non-stop studying, trying to do better each time. So basically, 2-phase exams can de-stress and take away the anxiety. The overall application of the 2-phase exams is to reduce tension in the minds of the students, which I feel will do a very good job.
Okay, awesome. So you're firmly pro, Arjun. I think that's a good way to summarize what you just said. Let's go over to Jia now to understand. Jia, first tell us, have kids in your class already intensively been preparing for exams they know are still months away? Do they all already go to tuitions? And then tell us what you think of this.
Ma'am, as a CBSE student, ma'am, boards are something people stress about from the 8th grade. That's 3 years away. Boards are already something very stressful. People prepare about it in coachings, tuitions. I myself have started preparing about it because we all know it's a big thing for us. And a second chance, ma'am, it might sound enticing to reduce exam pressure, to help the students do better. But ma'am, personally, I feel that it creates more complications than the problems it actually solves. Ma'am, when we talk about when we give 2 attempts of boards, the first attempt, ma'am, it will be done with a certain laxness, with a certain casualness. Ma'am, that will defeat the purpose of its importance itself. And the second, ma'am, the second board exam, according to CBSE's, the news that have already been given, the 2 exams are merely 2 months away. So, ma'am, in the 2 months, people will focus only on rote memorization. People will focus on cramming, something that is already very prevalent in India. In the culture of India, cramming, rectification, if I would say, is very common. So, ma'am, aren't we directly propagating that? And, ma'am, if we don't, Ma'am, if we take two board exams and we treat the first one as something like try it for the first time and do it the second time,
Right.
ma'am, it also defeats the purpose of pre-boards. Not to mention the logistical issues that will come up with it. That's my opinion, ma'am, in a short.
In a nutshell.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been mammed so many times in a while now. That's the beauty of having such kids on the program
yeah.
as well. But Jia, I want to understand. It's an option, no? At the end of the day, you
It's
can
an-
choose not to give two board exams if that's your way forward. Isn't that strikes your mind?
Ma'am, that definitely strikes my mind that I have an option. But ma'am, as somebody, you have to understand at the end of the day, I am a 10th grade student. I am merely a 15-year-old. Will I know, should I give it the second time? Should I not give it the first time? Ma'am, I might be satisfied with my result, but I don't have to look at only my result. My parents will look at it, my coaching will look at it, and I would be very unsure, ma'am. This rises up confusion and undue competition, ma'am. There's already too much competition, in which I also have to practice. Like, I have to give one board exam, I have to give another board exam. I'm not sure which one I'll do better in, which one I should give. And ma'am, when we give boards the second time, you have to understand the next grades. The board after 10th, you have 11th grade, ma'am. That's the foundation for a lot of exams, especially the ones who want to prepare for national exams, UPSC, then NEET, JEE. The preparation starts there. So, ma'am, am
Got
I
it,
supposed to
got it.
worry about my board exam that's 2 months later, or should I start worrying about my entrance?
That
is something I have
tricky
to
part here,
consider.
Toya, because you see, the whole concept of the CBSE exam has been to ensure that they have choice. And here I'm hearing from students that, listen, they don't want choice. They just want one way and they just want to get out of it. But we have time for one more question.
Yeah, let's go back to Arjun. Arjun, can we ask you? So, Jia has made so many points. Jia, in a nutshell, if I just had to quickly summarize, you're essentially saying that what looks like choice might actually end up being a burden for students. You might end up studying all the time. Where this was supposed to be one set of exams with pre-boards and then the final boards, now you've got the option of, two different exams spread over, as you're pointing out, just 2 months in a gap in between. So it's actually not that convenient. We don't obviously yet know how it'll actually work. We'll only know that when the schedule comes out. But for now, Arjun, how would you respond to some of what it is Jia says? Do you think that fear of too much studying, students basically having, I don't want to say a gun to their heads, but too much pressure to study over the course of different months, do you think that's a real fear for you too? How do you see it?
I think there's a definite, situation where students will have to do non-stop studying, rote learning. But overall, it is your choice whether you want to do just one board or you want to take the next choice. If you're too young to take that choice, you can definitely take the advice of parents and teachers.
Right.
This is my point of view on this particular topic.
Okay, so you're saying don't let go of the agency.
Yeah.
Students can still decide, and that is the biggest point. Right?
So, Arjun, can I ask you then
Yes.
very quickly that what about board exams scares you guys the most? Is it the pressure of not remembering? Is the pressure of sitting down and being judged? Like, what is it that adds on to so much pressure? Or is it just Sharma ji ke ladke ke kitne percentage aayenge? What is it about board exams that really puts kids under pressure?
I think one thing about the board exam is the result, because the result is the most important part of each and every exam, according to me. There are some parents which will compare with other students, but some might not. That is not the important point here. The important point is that whether you get a good result and if you get a bad result. That is the most important point. It depends on whether you will have a successful, product of your all the hard work you're putting into your exam paper. It needs to be very good competition. A board exam is an overall competition for all the students of India. if you
Right,
see.
right. Jia, what about for you? Do you look at it the same way? What are your biggest fears?
Well, ma'am, result scares all of us. But ma'am, if I honestly think about the board exams, what scares me about the exam more than actually giving the exam is how I'm getting to prepare for it. So, ma'am, preparation at the end of the day is key. If you practice makes perfect. We've heard this a million times. So, ma'am, if my preparation is good, if I have good enough time for preparation, if I'm sure
Huh.
about it. So, ma'am, I don't think I will take personally as much exam in actually taking the exam. The major pressure that I'll face will actually be in my preparation. That's honestly my point of view, ma'am.
Okay. So to understand a little bit more right now, we'd like to first thank the International Movement to Unite Nations, IIMUN. They've actually helped us organize youth students. They've also helped us bring on our next panelists to get more perspective on this entire story. We're also now going to go over to a principal, because such a large conversation here was on what it's going to be like for the principals, the schools and the parents, as we were saying earlier.
That's right. So we have Mr. Saurabh Singh, he's a parent who's joining us, and Miss Rahil Sachin Gale, the principal at the modern school. In Mumbai. Ma'am, can I begin with you? You just heard the students. Some of them happy that I have a choice, others saying, no, another exam, why do I have to pick really? But in your opinion, where do you see this going? From what we understand is that everybody has to give the first exam and then you have a choice on whether or not you want to sit for another attempt. Is that the right way to see it?
Thank you for the opportunity to discuss on this important change in our education system. So when we talk about the change that we are talking right now, it's like, yes, we do have that option to do it or not. But I would say the children here, they have been pressurized by the parents most of the time. Sometimes the parents say the child, come on, you have done the best in the first attempt, but in the second, you can do it more better. Okay. So that is what is the dilemma now. The thing happens is they don't want to miss any chance. They feel that, come on, if the chance is given, let us grab those opportunities. So somewhere this problem is happening. It might happen. So this is the way I see into. So even though the chance is given, but the parents won't leave the children at all. They will say, you try for the next.
So
It's
more
the parents you're
pressure.
worried about.
Yeah, let's go over to a parent to understand. Mr. Saurabh Singh is also with us. Saurabh, just tell our audiences, A, how you respond to all of this. We just heard from two young kids. We've just heard now from Ms. Rahil also about this big concern that parents to pressure dalenge hi dalenge. Tell us about that, but also tell us a little bit about the money involved here. For you as a parent, are you worried that, 2 exams is going to be in more tuitions for your kids, more money spent over the year?
Good morning, ma'am. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak on the subject. And basically what I feel after hearing all these esteemed panelists, that this is an opportunity for the students who are willing to improve themselves. I feel personally that it's not for all, because I have seen a lot of students who always see exam as just anyhow they have to pass. But the guys who are interested in improving themselves, it's a good opportunity for them who are basically studious or who are willing to study or who want to just inculcate some better information and just to improve their information and just to or say like just they want to improve themselves by joining means what to say like by appearing in the second exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I say some example, like if there is a dance competition and everybody is participating, there is no meaning another opportunity for everyone. But somehow a good dancer has missed that opportunity. That is good chance for that dancer
Yeah.
to improve
Their
himself or
performance.
herself,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that is my point to say. Like it's good opportunity for them who really wants to improve themselves.
Yeah, I think that's a fair analysis to make. But Ma'am Rahel, I want to understand this from you. Anyways, there is a recalculation that used to happen in board examinations. I'm not sure if it happens still. That you could always send back your papers for a re-examination if you weren't happy or satisfied with your results. But what happened with that re-examination was you had to accept the result on the second time, even if it came down lower, which is what made everybody think, what if, But this time around, the difference is that you get another attempt. And I think that's where the intention of CBSE has also been, right? That if you gotten nervous, if you've gotten sick or something happened or something, you get another chance to just write your paper and then you get to choose which one you pick, which I think is an exceptional option.
Correct.
I I wanted to know your thoughts on that. Do you think that's how people are seeing it, or are you more worried about parents still?
I'm worried from all the aspects as I am the principal. So the most concern is regarding the schools coming into like if they want to take up this challenge. So there are many things that will change. If you see, there is an academic calendar that every school starts with. We have some evaluation process. We have some infrastructures going on all around. So when it comes to 2 exams board, so this logistic challenge is not trivial, but the school will need to make the adjustment in all the aspects. It's about the calendar, it's about the evaluation process, it's about the infrastructure, accommodation of the 2 exams per year. So additional resources, additional planning, additional teachers, additional potentiality, support staff is there. So this all increases the load. Additional to this, there should be a very good communication between, or the coordination between the CBSE school and the examination center, so that this particular planning goes in a smooth execution. Apart from this, or even I would like to add upon, is the teachers need to be very professional. Development has to be given, so that teaching strategies will change. See, it now the teachers are finding it too difficult to complete the academic portion. Now it has come to very early, in a short span of time, they have to complete the portion.
Yeah.
So that's a big challenge that I'm worried about. So the teachers are also being challenged here, and the child who is taking time for the whole academic year, now he has to complete the portion within 4 or 5 months. So I think that will be too difficult for on both the sides.
Ms. Rahil, tell us exactly that. What details does your school have, and do most schools have right now, about how those exams will actually play out? So Jia, for example, was telling us that it's been made clear that there'll be 2 months between the 2 sets of exams.
Yeah.
Like that, what other information have you been given? Where are the grey areas, the pieces that you still don't know, that you're hoping you'll get more clarity on?
The very first thing is the marking scheme. We are not clear on the marking scheme. If this kind of opportunity is being given to the students, that there are 2 boards in a year, so we wish to take an like clarity on the things, that how much mark the things are going to consider. Like now in 1 term we have 80 marks. So in 2 terms, what will be the marking scheme? So marking scheme is the biggest area that we are concerned about.
Okay. I see. As we come to an end of the segment, I actually want to give the last word to the students again and get them to sort of speak out this. Arjun, you've heard the conversation from some parents or from teachers. What is your biggest fear? That मुझे तो exam एक ही बार देना है, अब ये दूसरा option आ गया है, तो parents ना पीछे पड़ जाएं कि भाई एक और attempt दे दो, और schools ना पीछे पड़ जाएं that we want the topper of this particular city to come from our school. So let all of them give another exam and we'll see which one or who does better. Is that the major worry? Arjun, Riya?
Okay, I don't know if Arjun can hear us.
Jia, if you could hear us?
Are you convinced yet, Jia? You're someone who right from the beginning has been like, nah, this is not a good idea.
Jia is a smart one. She knew this was going to happen.
Okay, yes, my opinion does have a little bit doubt. It does doubt the system a bit. Because ma'am, this is a new change. It's after some years. But ma'am, after listening to some people, I'm not going to say that it's a completely bad decision or it should be ignored. Ma'am, what I feel that this decision, it does help students to an extent. And yes, issues will come up, familial pressure, logistical issues. Those issues are there. But ma'am, rather than completely neglecting the decision, completely saying no to it, ma'am, after listening to people and honestly reconsidering a bit, ma'am, I think the decision should be first reconsidered, then made clear. Ma'am, we still have very few details. When is it going to happen? What's going to be the difficulty level? How are students going to do it? How are the schools that are not that much developed going to cope to it? How are we going to find evaluators? If CBSE could answer these questions in due time, of course, ma'am, I think this can be, in the potential time being, a good change for us. I feel if the change, what is
she's heard all comments, she's
clear.
revised her position and she's giving such a nuanced answer. Well done. Arjun is also with us. Arjun, if you could hear our question, could you hear our question the first time around? And here the other panelists, he wanted to know if you're worried about how this could mean, a second chance could mean a second chance for teachers and parents to put on more pressure. Oh, we seem to be having a bad line with him.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right before we go, Jia, it has been so lovely to hear, just the intelligence, the nuance with which you're answering. I want to actually go back to the two adult panelists also, because we do have a few minutes left on the show. And we'll go over to our parent, because we haven't actually spent enough time understanding from him how this is going to be affecting the home. Mr. Saurabh, can we just ask you, you were telling us earlier that when it comes to what your concerns are, you're largely concerned on what the pressure will be like on the student. We touched on this question of coaching though, and whether you think coaching will increase, what this will mean for coaching institutions, whether that will mean more classes. How do you see that playing out as a parent?
Yeah, actually on this topic, on what I feel that coaching institute, then you get an opportunity, but then I start a package for that extra 2 months. Right now, what they are saying that they are always advertising that till the exam time you pay this much, and as far as finance is concerned, so they might start another package for the extra 2 months. So it might be a financial burden. So now what is happening, like 11 or 12 month packages they are announcing. Now they will be announcing that they will include these 2 months also in that previous package. Now it will become a 14-month package, and it might be an extra burden in parents as far as finances is concerned.
Extra exam, extra burden, extra fee, all of that sounds good, kind of. I'm wondering what the CBSE panelists who actually sort of thought of this would be thinking when they hear all of this. The idea being, I think the bottom line here is also that nobody likes change. I think kids are like, we were just getting into 10th exam, what is this new thing that has come? We don't want to know about it. I think that's what's also adding to the anxiety. But we hope that the intention with which the CBSE change has come in, which is largely to do with ensuring that you get another chance and you get to decide whether or not you want to sit for another one in case you seem to have not given your best in the first one. That choice is always a good idea. But let's see how this actually breaks down. We're going to slip into a break now.